apparently. No. So we are finally at Mustang Week Texas, not Myrtle Beach. We are in Galveston, Texas. Beach is being maybe a little bit nice. It's kind of just some sand and some sea moss and some water, and then parking lots. There's a lot of parking lots here. But I'm excited. This is the first Mustang Week Texas. We have the drift car. We're going to be doing some drifting, some ride-alongs, some t-shirt sales. We've got so many things. Look at that. Big fan of whatever the hell that is. So, come along with us. It's going to be a short vlog because it's only 2 days. It's not Mustang Week. It's Mustang Weekend here, but maybe they'll kind of make it a whole week. I don't really know their plans. I just come here and I just have a good time. So, let's go.
Morgan, tell us about how long you've been drifting and how'd you get into drifting?
I've been drifting 4 years, and each year was kind of a battle with that car, and I think I finally got it to work as good as it does right now. It's a stock 4.62 valve.
No, come on now. Hey, Morgan, this is me you're talking to. I know these mod motors, used to race them in fun Ford events back in the day. No 4.62 valve can roll smoke.
It does somehow.
Tell us a little bit more about your accomplishments. Have you won anything?
I did take home a trophy at NMRA for like best entry because I basically was going at the wall and then initiating, and everyone was always scared that I was going to hit it, but I never did. So I got a trophy there. But I'm kind of more of a exhibition driver. I like doing ride-alongs, and I like having people experience drifting for their first time or many times versus winning a trophy. So I think it's more important to like have them in the car and give them an experience. Good morning. It is Saturday morning. Finally, it feels like it's been 2 weeks to get here. But it is quiet for once. We are right next to the stage. So if you see that we might not have a lot of talking bits, it's because we physically can't. We're doing 2 sessions of drifting today. We're going to try to find the coolest cars here. There's a classic front-end and an S197 rear-end, and I'm losing my stuff on the table that I really want to get to. There's a plane doing burnouts or something. I don't know. It's a plane on the ground. I think that's usually a good thing, unless it's not. We're going to do some cool things today, and we have stickers flying everywhere, so I'm gonna handle this.
Last night's party was off the hook. Brought to you by CJ Pony Parts. And speaking of CJ Pony Parts, I have their representative, Morgan Drifts, up here. Morgan, how you doing this morning?
I'm doing great. Last night was a riot, and I'm ready to turn today into a bigger one. don't know what these are for, but I feel like there's a reason, and I'm really concerned with why they're on the front of the car. So it is Saturday afternoon. We are one drifting session down, and it's hot out here. Like, the Texas heat is different. But I wanted to walk around the car show and point out some of our favorite builds and some builds that maybe we don't understand, maybe you guys understand. The first up is, this is a brand new, straight off the dealership floor S650. I hope you can't hear that. Who else would be crazy enough to buy a brand new 650 and then immediately turn it into a drift car? I mean, this thing's insane. It's basically rolled off the showroom floor, rolled right into a wrap shop, and then been converted into a full-on drift car. If you think that this car looks good from the front, just wait till you see it from the back. So this car I saw posted on the Facebook page, and I was like, this is the only car that I need to find at the show because it's just so different. And I have a very different car too. I have a new Edge that's inspired by Japanese, so it's got Japanese body kit on it and stuff. So I love anything that just isn't your typical Mustang.
And this definitely isn't your typical Mustang. This is pretty much right now a one-off car. This is a 2011 Mustang. It's my Shelby tribute car. It is a 1968 GT350 in the front. It could be the KR 500 as well. And it's 2020 GT350 in the back. Bit of a blend of the old and the new.
It's a beautiful Frankenstein.
Yeah, it is. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Were you like drunk at 3 a.m. and you're like, I've got to build this crazy thing? Like, where did this like idea come from?
It came from the owner, Jeff, mostly for the front end. The rear was just out of sheer necessity of changing the 2011 to 2014 to something that no one's ever seen before. So I took a 2014 and I cut and I fused a 2020 GT350 panel together, and that's what you're looking at here.
Wow. Yeah, that is, I mean, obviously a lot of this sounds hard, right? Like, how complicated was it?
There's a learning curve to anything. The first time was a failure, and what people need to understand is don't be afraid to try and don't be afraid to fail, because that's where progress starts, is at failure.
Yeah. And how has like the Mustang community here reacted to this? Has it been positive or has it been a lot of snarking?
Yeah, everybody loves this car so far. I've gotten a lot of feedback, and so far everybody really loves the fact that it's a blend of the old and the new in one single package.
Yeah, it looks intimidating. It looks crazy. It looks cool. So thank you for taking the time, though.
Oh, thank you.
So that was Mustang Week Texas. And I know what you're thinking. This don't look like Texas. This ain't Texas anymore. We were not able to film an outro because the stage was so loud. We literally just couldn't get far away enough for the audio to not pick it up. So the stage was great. It had interviews, the music was all right, but it being turned up to like 11 or 12 was really hard. And if any of you guys stopped by the booth and we weren't able to really have a conversation with you, we firsthand apologize. We've given them our feedback. They've apologized. I'm hopeful that next year that won't happen. We won't let that happen again. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of like chat about Mustang Week Texas because a lot of you maybe didn't go. It was the first year for it. It's however 900, 1,000 miles. I don't really know. I don't know geographical. I don't know Earth. It was pretty far away from Myrtle Beach. So I'm sure a lot of you didn't make the trek because we all know events in their first year never go as planned. This one kind of went off without a hitch for the most part. The announcer, Doug, was freaking amazing on stage. He kept the party going. I do forgive him for calling me Madison Drifts.
Madison Drifts coming around.
Same zip code, same ballpark, same name, different font. But he was great. The hot dog eating contest was amazing. I love me some 110 degree heat real feel and people eating like 20 hot dogs. I want to see that every day. If I could wake up and immediately know I'm going to a hot dog eating contest, I'd probably be a lot happier. That was sick. The drifting, the burnout competition, the big kahuna smashing Chevys. Mustang Week Texas had everything I think they want Myrtle Beach to become. Myrtle Beach just imposes certain challenges with having, I guess, the space, the license, the ability to do some of those. But I hope that they could bring these activations there because people really loved it. At least that's the vibe I got. Instead of it just being a parking lot where you park your car, you walk around the show, you see the same cars you've been seeing all week, which we all love these cars. Don't get me wrong. But it just gives you something extra to do instead of just having to stand there and chit chat and kind of get worn out after an hour being there. But I'm grateful that I was able to go. I'm grateful that we were able to be a part of it in Texas at the first Mustang Week Texas. Like, that's just wholesome because we've been a part of Myrtle Beach for so many years, and to be able to be included and offered to be included into this one was just super special to me. I would recommend that if you were on the fence this year, to go to Mustang Week Texas next year, because I think we got all like the little issues out, or at least we have the right idea about how to go about them for next year. And I think that next year will be really good and a jam-packed show from probably Wednesday to Saturday to Sunday. And I'm excited to be back because I think as of right now, I'm for sure going to be a Mustang Week Texas goer. Probably going to drag CJ Pony Parts along with me. And I think that it'll be a really fun time for anyone who chooses to do the drive down. Now to speak about the beach, Galveston Beach. If you're coming from Myrtle, it's going to be a reality check. It's like 20, 40 feet of sandbar covered in sea moss. The video opportunities though for your Mustang are endless. It is gorgeous there for a car background, maybe not a beach destination. So if you're thinking, I do my family vacation at Myrtle and I'm going to switch it to Galveston for Mustang Week Texas, I don't know. During the week, the beach wasn't too busy. Saturday came and it was lined with people. So I don't even know if you'd be able to get out on the beach on Saturday. Overall, it's your decision if you want to choose one or the other. But if you can make both happen, I think they both shine in their own light. And they have a totally different group of Mustangs that go. Texas has a lot of high horsepower Mustangs and a lot of very clean, like impeccably clean restoration Mustangs. Mustang Week Myrtle Beach, it's kind of more of like an S550. You know, there's some power outers, but it's really aesthetic from what I think, like exterior mods, interior mods. Texas had a lot of 650s. I think everyone who's bought a 650 lives in Houston, Texas, or came to Mustang Week, Texas. I haven't seen that many S650s in my life yet. It was insane, the amount that was there. I'd argue that almost all dark horses are stationed in Texas because, again, I've never seen that many together in one place, and I've been at a lot of Ford events.
I could sit here and yap about Mustang Week Texas probably for another 20 minutes, but you'd probably fall asleep. And if maybe that's what we should go to be, is maybe a channel you put on before you fall asleep, we can do that. I'll do whatever you guys want, except the boxes. I didn't realize how many of you would want to throw boxes at me. And if that's something we have to incorporate to the show, listen, I'm for the people. I will let you guys throw boxes at me. But that is it for our opinion on Mustang Week Texas. Basically, we had fun. That's the best thing we could say. We had a ton of fun there, and we got suntan. Burned at first, but now it's a tan, so we're good. So now I'm about to take this car out and give it a bath because it is covered in so much tire dust. I've never had this much tire dust, but those burnout cars put on a show. They were sick, but it left me with a lot of cleanup to do. But what I'm gonna say here is the next event you can catch CJ Pony Parts at is Carlisle. Ford Nationals at Carlisle, right in our hometown, right in our backyard. And guess what? We're doing pony trails again. We are. And we're gonna go bigger and badder. At least I hope so. Sign up for the email list because that'll be the first way you get access to register for pony trails. I mean, our email list is where it's at. We have text message signups, whatever your heart desires, however you want to get the news about sales with CJs, about events with CJs, any updates with CJs, then you know where to go. We will see you guys at Carlisle.